Hello everyone, it's BYG Agami back with another video. Today we're going to be breaking down the episode 2 preview for Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. Some quick updates I want to make. There's going to be a new series on my channel where I'm going to get the best theories from this comment section or just any comment section about VRAINS. And I'm going to call it like Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS Fan Friday theories, something along those lines, some cheesy little title. Comment your guys' VRAINS theories down below, but let's just jump right into this Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS episode 2 breakdown. So the episode's called Storm Access. I forget what the other portion's called for the episode. So it starts off with Yusaku on his D board along with the Knight of Hanoi member on his D board as well. So the commentator talks about, or I think it's one of the Knight of Hanoi probably members talking about that there used to be a kind of dueling where you could ride the wind, which is speed duels. So before Ignis hid away the world of Cyverse, there was actually speed dueling in VRAINS, and essentially what happened is within that 5-year time, people forgot about speed duels, and the thing is that Ignis is allowed to create speed duels because he knows where Cyverse is. He has the ability to do that. So Yusaku draws his card, and when I look at this scene, what I think of is, you guys know when a Yu-Gi-Oh! Main protagonist or just a hero in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is about to lose the duel or is about to give up, and you know he's trapped in a corner and he has that moment where he's like, it's my turn, like this is the only turn I can draw this card. If I don't win this turn, then I'm gonna lose the duel. I think that's what Yusaku's thinking of and doing right now. And then we see this cool animation of Decode Talker, which I'm really fond of. Like, I like Decode Talker a lot. There are some fan theories going around actually stating that Decode Talker might be Ignis. I'm about to post a picture of Ignis along with Decode Talker, and you guys can probably see the similarities, right? And if so, that is actually really, really dope. That would be really cool if the AI program was actually a monster that Yusaku runs. It's most likely not that. It's most likely that with Ignis sort of creating or revamping Yusaku's deck, he probably got Decode Talker with him, since Ignis did predict that Yusaku's not going to win this duel with that shitty deck that he's running currently. And then we see this cool animation of Cracking Dragon. Now this monster has gotten so much screen time within all the promotions that we've gotten so far along with the episode and episode previews. So I'm really fond of Cracking Dragon. I like the design a lot. I wonder if all the Knight of Hanoi members are running Cracking Dragon, except for Revolver and Spectre. And I want to see how Spectre looks like in his AI form, you know, Knight of Hanoi costume or outfit. Yusaku's voice actor states, "Do I know how to speed duel?" Because this is his first time speed dueling. So it's going to be interesting to see that. And if you sort of look at the episode ending for episode 1, Yusaku was sort of riding on the data storm and he looked like a newbie. That's why he did like all those little weird things. So it makes sense on that. And what I wonder is, how well is he going to get to speed dueling within this first duel? Is it going to be like in a Tim where he just picks up a duel disc and just becomes the best at it? Or, you know, when a Tim does those random games or those penalty games, even though some people are better than him, technically they have more experience than him, he just murks them. So I wonder if Yusaku is going to be that. And if so, I'm not going to sort of like that, because I just feel like Yusaku, from what the initial bio stated, that he's not very good at dueling, that he doesn't know how to duel and all that. A few months later, that very much changes, and Yusaku is sort of a good duelist, or he comes off as a prodigy. And of course the translation sort of got cleared up, and it states that Yusaku is a person that doesn't show that he's a duelist. Anyways, there's a Cracking Dragon animation. It looks nice, and then it ends off with Yusaku, his D board, flying off the air like it's sort of just one off track. So it seems like Yusaku sort of fell off of it. Ultimately, midway through the duel, he just couldn't handle it. And if that's the case, then, and I like that because it shows that Yusaku is not a prodigy to some degree. And I wonder if Yusaku does lose this duel. I really don't think he did, simply because it's the first episode. I mean, it's the second episode, and Yusaku losing should be to someone that's actually important, like, for example, Revolver or Spectre. And there's actually a clip of Yusaku falling and his deck sort of disappears as well. I didn't notice that. And his cards are disappearing, and I don't know what that card is in his hand. And what's cool is that his duel disc is actually a hologram. It's virtual, similar to Kaiba's duel disc in DSOD. And what I noticed in the shot is that when Yusaku's falling off his D board, his duel disc is disappearing as well. And then it cuts to the Knight of Hanoi member having a smirk on his face. Maybe that's the smirk of victory. I'm excited to see episode 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. Please comment down below what your guys' theories and thoughts are on this episode preview, and see you guys later.